Welcome to the boating adventure. It's Sunday the 24th of March 2024 and today we've travelled up to Scotland and we are at the Falkirk Wheel. We're going to have a good look round it, so come and join us. The Falkirk Wheel is a rotating boat lift in central Scotland, connecting the Forth and Clyde Canal with the Union Canal. It opened in 2002. Planners decided early on to create a dramatic 21st century landmark structure to reconnect the canals, instead of simply recreating an historic lock flight. The wheel raises boats by 24 metres. The Falkirk Wheel is the only rotating boat lift of its kind in the world. Under the leadership of Tony Kettle from Architects RMJM, the initial concepts and images were created with the mechanical concepts proposed by the design team from Butterley and M.G. Bennett's. Diagrams of gear systems that had been proposed in the very first concepts were modelled by Kettle using his 8-year-old daughter's Lego. The wheel was fully constructed and assembled at the Butterley engineering plant in Ripley, Derbyshire, not far from the Lisbon House studio. The structure was then dismantled in the summer of 2001 and transported on 35 lorry loads to Falkirk before being reassembled. On the 24th of May 2002, Queen Elizabeth II opened the Falkirk Wheel as part of her Golden Jubilee celebrations. The boats come up a lock from the Forth and Clyde Canal and into this pound, where they moor up at one of the pontoons, awaiting their turn to enter the bottom caisson. The wheel then lifts them the 24 metres anti-clockwise to the Union Waterway at the top. You come along the Forth and Clyde Canal, and when you get to this point you enter the complex here, through the lock, up the lock, and then you'd have to wait until your time. Then you then take your boat into the bottom caisson, then the wheel will turn and take you up to the top. and that takes you up this part through the Rough Castle Tunnel and onto the Union Canal. We're just going to take a little walk now and go as far as we can up to the top. This is the southern portal of the Rough Castle Tunnel. After the tunnel there's a bit of a winding hole, and then there are a couple of locks to go up before you get onto the Union Canal. We are just leaving the Falkirk Wheel and heading towards another spectacular location. This lock connects the Queen Elizabeth II Canal to the Forth and Clyde Canal via the most spectacular lock approach ever. Up to 30 metres tall, these kelpies stand spectacularly above everything around them. In Scottish folklore, a kelpie is a dangerous shape-shifting water creature that can appear on land as a horse. The kelpie appears to their human victims as a grey or white horse, entices them to ride on their back, then carries them down to a watery grave. If caught using a magic bridle, however, the kelpie's immense strength can be used to safely carry passengers or to haul vast loads. Robbie Burns mentions kelpies in his poem Address to the Devil, written in 1786.
When thous dissolve the snowy horde and flout the jingling icy board, then water kelpies haunt the ford. By your direction, and nighting travellers are allured to their destruction.
J.K. Rowling mentions them in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. These huge sculptures pay homage to the working horses of Scotland, which used to pull the barges along Scotland's canals in this area. This is the first canal lock on the Forth and Clyde Canal coming up from the sea lock. Straight on past the moored boats and a little bit of a marina will take you through this sea lock number 2 onto the River Carron. A sharp right turn will take you through the Kelpies Lock and onto the Queen Elizabeth II Canal. And onto lock number 1, which will then take you also onto the River Carron and eventually out to the North Sea. As we make our way back over this spectacular Queen's Ferry Bridge, which spans 1.7 miles of the Forth estuary, we hope that you have enjoyed this video of our visit to Scotland. Thank you very much for watching and do take care.